guys, welcome back to Jacqueline Final Question. Today I'll be doing something a little different. You get to follow me on a ride as I discuss my training methods, how I warm up my horse, how I supple my horse, and a little bit discussion about contact. I've been doing my study for my coaching accreditation, so here are some notes about contact. So contact is a soft, steady connection between the rider's hands and the horse's mouth. Creating a positive connection is integral to having the horse between hand and leg, accepting the bit and aids. These aids ask the horse to soften, change rhythm, and control flexion. Contact should remain soft and steady, using the forward rhythm of the horse to accept the bit and seek the contact through the contact of the rider. A rider uses a leg to drive the horse into the bit. I usually warm up Tull for 10 minutes in the walk, allowing her to stretch, loosen her muscles and engage the hind leg. This forward rising trot allows Tull to relax her back, stretch and take the bit forward, as well as tune up her aids through changes of rhythm and flexion. I slowly take up the rein to have a greater contact, keeping the forward moving rhythm of the trot. I now try and engage that inside hind leg by riding in a shoulder in or shoulder four and flexing a neck to the inside, whilst using the outside rein as my wall. The outside rein creates the shape of the circle and is also a tool to change the rhythm or tempo of the trot. Now, using the same connection that I had in the trot, I begin to warm up her canter, riding inside leg to outside rein. I use half halts and lower leg to create a greater jump in the canter. Once I feel that we have a positive canter, I can lengthen the rein and allow her to stretch. Horses often find it difficult to enter the canter transition from a lengthened trot. So I always start from a more working contact and then encourage her to take the bit forward and become supple. Bring your hands forward, test that the horse is in a self-carriage, isn't on the forehand, and is truly stretching through their body. After an effective warm-up, I give Tull a walk break, allowing her to stretch and have a breather. I also make sure that she's still over-tracking from behind and walking in a marching pace. Tull normally scores very high in her lengthened walks because of her ability to walk in a free, loose rein. Next is our lateral movements. We are currently focusing on remaining forward and supple in our lateral movements, whilst keeping the engagement of the inside hind leg. I want to drive her into the contact, keeping the right bend whilst performing the yield. To engage the free movement of the horse further, we move on to shoulder in. Using the wall, I ask for a steep shoulder in with a deeper flexion to the inside. I don't want Tully to brace and reject the exercise. Her body has to keep flowing and keep active. After doing a whole long side, I'm happy with her performance, so I give her a walk and a pat break. Next is the canter work. I want to use the long sides to lengthen my canter, getting more jump into her step, powering through that inside hind leg, and then use the short sides to collect her, half halt with my body, and to shorten the strides. Always test your contact. Bring your hands forward, sit up, use your body. Make sure that she is travelling in self-carriage, engaging that hind leg, and moving freely through her body. I wanted to show you this trot because it was a canter trot transition and I was super impressed with her trot. It was really impulsive. I'm not really used to this kind of trot before, but she's really feeling herself. She's feeling confident, she's moving freely in her body, so she is going to move bigger and more expressive. So when you go from canter to a break, make sure that you go for a trot a little bit and see what you have underneath you. And what you have to do on one side, do to the other. The right side is her weaker side, so I really got to make sure that I keep nagging that inside hind leg to step underneath her, create that power, create that connection. I want to make sure that I am moving her from back to front leg to hand the entire time, whilst half halting, keeping her supple, flexing her to the inside, engaging her whole body. I always like to finish my rides on a positive note, so I change direction to a stronger canter lead, using the left lead to keep her strong in her canter, and then when I'm really happy with her and I feel like she's worked super hard, I give the rein, allowing her to stretch and take the contact forward, take the bit forward and relax. Some horses might find this difficult, so you might need to take the rein back a little bit, get them connected, and then feed them the rein again. You really want to be able to eventually get them on the buckle or close to the buckle and have that bravery to stretch down and to stretch through the body and through the back in a correct and positive way. We're going to quietly ignore the fact that I'm on the wrong trot diagonal, but I was super impressed with her trot afterwards, and I felt that she was very engaged and very willing. After happy with all the canter work, she goes into a really nice flowing trot, allowing her to stretch again, and then back to the walk and a pat, letting her know that she's done an ace job. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed riding with me. There's a lot I need to work on, in particular my position and my reaction times. I hope you learned something from today about contact and how to make a horse more supple. And that's basically my warm-up routine for all my flat lessons or flat work or dressage tests. So there you have it. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, happy riding.